Alright guys, welcome back to some more of the Outer Worlds 2. Hope yous are all alright. So, I don't really know what to do here because we've obviously got a hell of a lot of things to do on Cloister. So, I've collapsed the side quests, I've collapsed the collectible quests and all these because I just don't want to really pay too much attention to them at the moment. So, we've got this one, which is the companion quest for Inez, which is to find that Grafton Doctor. But I feel like to go up there anyway, we need to go through all of this, which is, I think, the main quest line. Yeah, cross the bridge to the archive, and see, the thing is, we've got to clear out these cultists which are here, which is part of the faction quest for the Order. But this is part of the main, and then we need the Order's help, so I don't really, I've got to go past this objective to get to this one, so I'm a bit confused by the way that it's working at the minute, but I think we just head over in this direction, see what's going on, and then we'll figure it out as we always do. Just gotta wing it. We always manage to do what we intended to do. Just maybe not immediately. I always seem to take the long way around. See, yeah, so I've got to cross that bridge. But it said to do that I needed help. But to get the help from the Order, I've got to clear out the cultists from Newton, which is over the bridge. So I don't know. It seems a bit back to front at the minute, so I might as well put that as my active one. Process the rift data. So yeah, look, it says there, what? Talk Anti's choice or the Order into help and take the archive. But they said that, yeah, so you've agreed to work with the Order of the Ascendant, but they will only help you take the archive once you've built some mutual trust. So to do that, I have to do this. But that's past the point of... I don't get it. I'm assuming the archive must be like right at the back. And I can't actually do that bit yet.
Been thinking. You've been on your own for a great while, trusting no one, always on the move. Don't you get lonely?
Of course, it comes with its and with being a coldly calculating killing machine. I'm assuming you're asking because you too have feelings of isolation.
Lonely because I have no other option.
True, but with good reason. To be alone is sufficient and free of any conflict of interest. Why would I willingly choose to tie one hand behind my back?
Wait, what is it saying that's 1,000? Oh, right, okay.
Law. Ain't no telling how many folk got caught up in this. Every life taken, dozens more are shattered.
Right. While I've got this fast travel point here, Spyerton, whatever it is, it says here that to solicit the Order's support, right? If I go back here and it tells me that I need to build up trust, which you get by doing this, which is beyond this, and so it doesn't even make any sense. Right, let's just see what it says. I know that this isn't going to work. I don't even know why I'm doing it. They're just going to say what they did before. In that I need to build up some sort of rapport with them. Because I'd spoke to that person and they said about doing this for them. I can't get in here because I need clearance. Yep, so we kind of get in there. I'm just making sure I'm not going insane. I just had to double check this.
Let's pinpoint what you and I can accomplish for the Order.
So, yeah, I can't... Oh my god, this is driving us nuts already. Right, so I can't do that until I've done this, but to do this, I've got to go through all this, right, whatever. That's kind of back to front to me, but I don't know about you guys.
Investigating hostile intentions.
Should have probably tried to sneak through here.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Back and scan. Negative. Recharge incomplete. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Restoring the balance. Shifting to electric screw has been never been done.
What do you get?
The potato is charged.
On to reload. Back in business.
Check your scopes for combined analysis.
Hey, all these sniper rifles nuts like.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Combatant scan.
I can have half a look around now. I know there's still a few enemies hanging about, but
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
way off you go then. Just let me have a look around.
Vitals critical. Don't become a statistic. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Targeting me is in everyone's best interests.
Thank you.
Target at
Torpificator at ready status.
That's the other one.
check your scopes for prevention analysis.
Oh my god, lockpick 17. I'm leveled up, but I'm not that leveled up. Has that guy just jumped over them railings? Did it? No, I swear I saw the guy jump over there. $17. Oh, could have came that way, could have. I can hear him. Ah, there he is. I knew someone had jumped over.
Mobilizing. There. By my reckoning, that was the last one.
I knew I wasn't tripping there. Little raw.
Protectorate has this sealed. It can only be unsealed near the archive's entrance, remember?
Alright, Marisol. Right. Wait, that isn't even... I'm not even in the right place. So I've got to go over the bridge and follow the path to the left. Bombs are back, brilliant.
Vulnerabilities identified. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Stop moving around. I can't believe I've like sent myself around on a stupid wild goose chase. It's totally my fault.
Analyzed. Lay down fire.
Oh, we team? No fancy shooting, like.
One more, and the supply lines will be connected to it.
Couldn't see that coming though, could you? Big old binoculars on, couldn't see that.
Combatant scan. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Ready, and frankly,
adversary vulnerabilities identified.
protector cancer dealt with. Maybe forces are coherent.
Alright, I don't think that wasn't the order quest though. So I'm still no further forward to getting that one done. I just pick up so much rubbish in this game. Unbelievable. Bypass shunt, we'll take it. Right, it looks like I've just got to go follow the route round. Cross the rifted bridge that's behind us. Right.
Look alive, Commander. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Inflicted extensive damage, Commander.
I'm alright, don't worry. Don't worry about me.
Armed and ready.
Have a fix on their weaknesses.
Trapped, back in business.
They're in me way.
Scopes for combatant analysis.
Oh my god. Went up there and like died off burn damage or whatever it was. Nice, we can get that one over. First they are, can get broken down.
Grips, like the one we found on the shore.
Trench shotgun. Don't know what that is. Oh. Oh, there's a hidden way in. Doesn't matter, like, so I'm just gonna absolutely blow the place up when I get here.
Coming.
I don't think my melee weapons are strong enough, to be honest. Nope. Oh, and I've alerted the whole base. Oh my god, I need to try this.
Company, Commander.
Oh, that is cool.
Baton scan.
Oh, that is ridiculously cool, mine. Does it fire them? What's it like? Does it fire them?
Adversary vulnerabilities.
Like, what's the range? Oh my god, it just goes in like a straight line. Oh, that is nuts, by the way. Oh, you're joking us. Well, guess who got a little too excited there? Forgot about fall damage. Stand still.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Tell you what, I'm better off hip firing. It's not even a joke either.
And a fix on their weaknesses.
That was a good shot. I'll give myself credit for that one. That was a decent shot.
At ready.
And then I've messed it up.
Check your scopes for combat. Target analyzed. Lay down. Combatant scan.
Oh my god, I can't even hit someone from a foot away. Nah, that's enough for that.
Raring to go.
You got company, Commander.
Where's all coming from?
Vitals on your deck, Commander. Have a fix on their weaknesses. Gravel Claw's angry. That's me. You get the claw. Baton scan.
So I was just doing my head in.
Investigating hostile intentions. Adversary vulnerability.
I swear he jumped down. That's a shot. My word, that was a lot. Luddite. No thanks. Some of the flaws that you get offered are just absolute straight up no's for me, like immediately. Hey, well, I'm starting to get my money up now, so I like to say.
Commander, when is the patrol back?
Breakdown kit. So many bodies to loot. Imagine me trying to move through here stealthily, man. I don't even know where I'm at. I honestly don't know where I've just came from. That was crazy. This isn't where I was before, is it? It looks familiar, but I don't think it's the same. Is it? Nah. It's definitely not. It's definitely not. It looks familiar. It's not the same place. Nah, I've come the other side, that's why. Oh, there's a door up there that I missed. Plasma cutter.
Do try to limit further damage, Commander.
I hadn't finished checking up here.
That contraption.
It's another one of those communication devices the cultists use to coordinate their butchery.
Do I need Azar? Azar? I always forget I was saying it. Blood-soaked gothic helmet. Plus 20% base health. Wow. Oh. Nice, 2 mag picks.
Yeah.
Well, I've got to try and go towards this rift, haven't I? I can't not. That's where I came in up. Alright. I think I've searched pretty much everywhere. Oh, what did that just say? Have I got a fast travel point here? Right. I don't want to go in here yet. Right, we're not going into the archive just yet. Nice, another toss ball card. I do need to go back to that person. Right. I need to get off here, so don't let me fast travel. Right, let's go and turn this in finally. Right, hopefully we talk to them, we get the clearance, then we can finally go beyond those locked things. This should set everything in motion now.
Let's pinpoint what you and I can accomplish for the Order. I shall allow myself a moment of relief. Moment passed. I'd hoped killing the cultists was its own reward. But you may also take this. You've proven yourself well, but we have recently experienced a pivotally important, unforeseen development. One I must meet directly. Can I count on you? One of the satellites comprising the Hyperion web was struck by a wayward craft and crashed on Paradise Island. I need someone to recover an informational component from it. The web is an Order-crafted network of information collection satellites. Our would-be Protectorate overlords squandered them as glorified surveillance devices. We actually implanted a back door in the web to bring it back under our control, should a circumstance like this arise. But we did not foresee certain Protectorate modifications. But let's not speak of that. Find a way past the Protectorate at the crash site, collect the data, and return it here. Violence is likely, but perhaps you'll find an alternative. Only theoretically. The Protectorate guarding the site will be anything but welcoming. You'd likely need to find something, or someone, to wrest their attention away from you. I cannot say how that might be accomplished, unfortunately. Some of our scholars find answers to their solutions at the CAF integration point. Perhaps you might do the same. Collect the data from the crashed site and return it here. May the odds prevail against your bloody demise. I look forward to the reclamation now. How might we be...
Well, there goes that plan. We've still got to do more stuff. Where's the... Oh, sorry, Return to Paradise Island, my bad. Completely just did not listen to what she was saying. Alright. Right, okay. First thing I'm going to do, though, is go back to this person. A lot of fast traveling at the minute.
Any news from the field? Any further progress? Well, excellent. Good show. I'll rest a bit easier tonight. Not as blissfully oblivious to our struggles as others here, mind you, but better. Anyhow, here's your reward. Pleasure doing business with you.
Easy as that, eh? Heavy marksman rifle, advanced mag. Oh, well, we'll take it. Right, okay, let's set this one, and then we're gonna have to go back to the shape, which is Absolutely nothing of note just happened there, so I thought I'd skip that journey back for you. Right. Oh yeah, Rift as well. Ah, this is also... Right, so what I did, I'd brought Azar with me, and her companion quest is also here, so that could actually be kind of clutch. Right, so there's the crash site. We'll go to that first. If we travel to the Bridge of the Reverend, we'll go and do that, and then we can come back and do that as well. And yeah, that's perfect. Love to see it. Right, I think this is a minefield. Possibly. Yep. Yep. Oh my god. Nice. I know it said no violence, or I could possibly have done it without violence, but I'm not gonna lie, if someone starts with me here, you're gonna get absolutely blasted.
Got my lamps on a hostile.
It was as easy as that, was it? Now I can just go, whoop. Well, that was certainly a peaceful way to do it. Right, companion quest, might as well do it while we're here. And I can close the rift, or whatever I need to do with it. Oh, I missed them ones. Oh, this way is not as fruitful. Last time I came up near this rift, though, everyone was alright with us. They weren't hostile or nothing, so... Oh, yeah, they're all hostile now. Where's this Ziegler fella? What's none of that? Not you either. Point.
I'm not going to deny killing these traitors was invigorating, but their leader still needs to be dealt with. That I'm really going to.
Ah, they must have killed the people that was up here the first time I was here. I was going to say, I remember the last time I came here because I walked right into that rift. Kleptomania. Wait. You're telling me that the only thing that comes off that is that I get 100% extra buying prices for stolen items, but that's not going to affect anything else? You just have to have it, doesn't matter what it is, but if it isn't yours, you want it. You'll occasionally steal things automatically. Oh, you're joking. No. I'm so glad I read through that. You'll occasionally steal things automatically. Nope. No. I do not want to do that. Thanks.
Another rift. I'd rather not get up close and personal like it. It's all the same to you.
The Goomerang? Yeah, but... But where's Hierarch Ziegler? Or is this some sort of... Are these just dotted around everywhere? Because there is nobody else here. I'm wondering if on those different planets there's maybe one of these objectives. Oh.
Tessa, why are you still alive? There's been some
Maybe not.
ghastly mistake. We must speak on the latest revelation before you compound it by killing me. You're obviously unaware that you've been officially marked for death. Otherwise, you'd have killed yourself and saved us all the trouble. It's unfortunate I was unable to inform you of this before you killed so many loyal members of the Dawn. But so be it. Glad we were able to clarify all of that. Well?
I'm thinking I'd normally just kill this idiot where he stands, but I must know what in the architect's name he's going on about. Ziegler, what's got into your brain pan? You used to be a dedicated member of the Dawn. How could you think there was a legitimate kill order on me?
You were revealed as a betrayer through the sanctified channel. How can you disobey a revelation from on high, when you yourself exhorted us constantly to never do such?
You make a compelling point. But then again, so does my knife. Let me introduce you to it. Why the fuck not?
It's meant to me like that.
No, this isn't the same. And I don't want to talk about that now. Besides, Ziegler here would kill us as soon as we turned our backs on him. Ain't that right?
Of course it is. You're an enemy of the Dawn. I've no other choice.
Hostile ahead.
Can't believe that. I literally give him an out. Aiming at me for?
Exactly what Hierarch Ziegler was saying. How could there be an official kill order out on me? The poor fools probably thought they were just fulfilling their duty. Damn straight they should have. That's the question, isn't it? The only answer I can think of involves our communication devices. There is someone who would have tried to contact me to warn me. Someone who wouldn't have been taken in by a faked kill order. Point taken. You know, I really should have seen the flaw in recruiting suggestible slackwits to our cause. But Severin is different. I knew him from before. Long before the Glorious Dawn. We had a secret code we used to hide things from our parents before... Well, never mind that. Very well. Let's just say that he was forbidden to associate with me and leave it at that. Anyway, if he used that code to embed a message to me within a Dawn missive, no one would have even known it was there. It's strange there isn't a comm device here. Ziegler must have communicated with his cell in Golden Ridge before coming to this place. Well, no matter, we'll find one. That cell you cleared out in Newton might have one of our devices. Hopefully, it will bring me that much closer to whoever it is I need to kill to put an end to this nonsense.
Dawn of a glorious betrayal. Alright, nice. Got 4 perk points. I really want to put them in lockpick because I've come across so many doors where you need a high skill, but that's still not going to get me up to 17 anyway. Let me hang on to them for now. Right, we need to take that back. And then surely we're going to get to do that. I should have done that when I was at the Undisputed Claim. I forgot to do that. Let's... Oh. Leave them. Search Glorious Dawn camps. Are they just... here, there, and everywhere, or... Alright, never mind, whatever. Right, let's just do this one. I'm gonna have to go back to Cloister, so I'll see you in a minute.
Have an update about that personal matter. You know, the one that might, end the universe. The other universe-ending thing. Back at Winter's Grasp, I found someone was continuing Anais, Sir Bujold's research. Believe I have a lead on their identity. I wholly agree. I pieced together information from earlier leading to Golden Ridge on Dorado. Oddly enough, to the anchor hold at Matriarch's Mercy Monastery. I had Val set the location on our map. I recognize we're juggling multiple crises, but I'd suggest we journey there sooner than later. Inquire away. I may even respond. Very well. Never minded.
Finally back. Right, hopefully this time I'll get the clearance to speak to Ruth. That's all I want. Hey.
You bring a cultist into my presence? I was under the impression that you had eliminated the cultist in Newton. But I suppose it is not utterly beyond the realm of possibility that you converted one. Just watch her.
That's funny, yeah, because I didn't have a Tsar the last time I came here.
Yes! Excellent! Take that, reductionists! Your horrid little surveillance devices shall finally be used for what their purpose should have been! Don't tell anyone about that outburst, please. Here's something to keep you quiet. Not by a factor of thousands. You'll have to tell me about your scholastic experiences someday, colleague. I've informed the presiding bishop you're coming to speak with her. She can be found in the room off the main stairwell.
Yes.
I'm sure I don't need to say this. But if you even think about bringing harm to Ruth, I shall know. Be on your very, very best behavior.
What I'm talking about.
Ah, you've made such progress moving us toward an Order Anti's Choice alliance. Everything seems to be going according to the plan so far. But we approach a critical juncture. When you go in to speak with the presiding bishop, please raise the issue with her. I assure you this is the correct thing to do. For yourself, for us, for Arcadia. If you continue working for the Order alone, it will likely burn any possible bridge with Anti's Choice. So this is our last and only chance. Farewell. I would say good luck, but I put no stock in chance, only probability. May the plan favor us against long odds.
The Order has always proclaimed patience as a virtue, but I am pleased my waiting is finally at its endpoint. For so long, you have only existed as numerical values on a chart. A bright star in a constellation of possibilities, as it were. Now with your arrival, the Order nears the totality of its goals, provided you are willing to stay aligned with our cause.
Crazy intro, by the way.
Faith is trust without evidence. You deserve far more than that. Now then, I gather you already know who I am, but science has shown that good manners strengthen developing relationships by 5.3%. So, allow me to introduce myself. I am Ruth Bassar, third presiding bishop of the Order of the Ascendant, supreme calculator, and, plan willing, the architect of Arcadia's prosperous future. I admit, when I sent my initial message, I did not exactly know who its recipient would be, but I trusted the plan. And lo and behold, it provided you as the solution. Your recent exploits at Greater Tranquility Station have certainly made for compelling reading material. Confronting an assassin, and thereby sparing the delegates' lives before the rift inexplicably destroyed the station? Such a commendable effort is worthy of acknowledgement. Yes, by all reports it was. But the plan evidently has greater outcomes prepared for Vicar Levin. He is, at that. I consider him a close personal friend, and I cannot say that about many. However, there's something of even greater import we must discuss. It's recently come to my attention that secret communications have been exchanged between Laplace's garden and the undisputed claim. Do you know anything about that?
Alright, here's my moment.
I should have known. Vicar Levin has made this appeal to me at least thrice since his return. He really cannot accept a solution he did not devise. Wise enough to recognize the perils, too. But the right course often involves remaining open to new possibilities. I will put the question to you one final time. Are you certain you would rather pursue this path than work exclusively with the Order? There will be no future option to reconsider.
Yeah, I think we should... surely it's better if everyone works together.
Then I will endeavor to bring that vision to fruition, if the plan wills it. A true in-person meeting between myself and Auntie could never take place due to the security risks. But perhaps a remote conference could be a viable alternative. The odds of you persuading Auntie Cleo to agree are unfavorable. But the math does improve if you have greater standing within her corporation. Once you have met with Auntie, instruct her to send me a communique. We can finesse the details of a conference then. My time is yours, for the moment. Oh, the Laureate Council simply draws a name out of a hat.
Surely not, is she taking the piss there or what?
No? Go figure. In reality, I was recommended for my position by the preceding bishop. Paired with my skills as a seer, I was the natural choice when it came time for the council to vote. Thank you for that charitable assessment. My predecessor, presiding Bishop Orlo, and I had a close working relationship. He knew I possessed the skills and temperament for the role. I counted him a friend. Orlo shared with me his doubts about the Order's partnership with the Protectorate. The compromises made. He had many such regrets at the end of his life. It was not the only determining factor, but yes, it factored in. Call it proof of concept. Laplace's garden is more than its aesthetic. It offers a vision of a future free from the despotic rule of narrow-minded jingoists, where the fruit of the plan can finally ripen. It saddens me to see the garden so despoiled by our wartime presence. But with the loss of Spirton, necessity dictated we quarter here in the interim. May you achieve progress in accordance with the plan.
Speak to Auntie. Still can't get in that thing though, can I? I can't get through these clearance things. Nope. Right, is my... I'm going to have to go back to the Undisputed Claim, aren't I? Right, I've come back to Praetor because I think this faction quest is going to help me stand in with Auntie's choice. I think this needs to be done. And then maybe we go to the Undisputed Claim. I don't know if I'm going to get an audience with her straight away. I am getting me level up though with Auntie's Choice. I know that last thing I turned in at, I was really close. It's just I've got to get round this thing. It's all the way at the bottom. That kind of looks like the bit on Paradise Island where we got these boots from.
My aftermarket parts are prime.
In fact, it really does. Could actually be the same thing. Set your tamed Raptidon on the Raptidons. Auntie's border camp. This silver tongue to use for breaking this strike up. I think they might need a smooth talker. Auntie's Fine Product Revitalization Center.
Huh.
That's right.
Saw something like this just before Auntie's Choice took over Tau Ceti. Didn't end well for the bosses, I'll tell you that.
Making her miserable.
Welcome, fellow disgruntled worker. Can't say I recognize you. You come from a different plant to support our cause? Well, we're what you call a non-violent protest, so we won't physically stop you. But we will berate you with name-calling if you try and pass by.
I already did.
Oh, my mistake. If it means the Overseer will actually hear us, we would love to have you talk on our behalf. Although, I ain't sure how you're gonna get in. This door is barred from the inside, and I don't think there's another way in on the ground floor.
That's right, folks.
You leave that up to me. Alright, that plan did not work. Hehe. Found it.
Just so I'm clear, we're not sneaking in to kill someone? Yes? No? It's so hard to tell with net usage.
Seems you've been off for a week. Welcome to Auntie's Fine Product Revitalization Center, where we create tomorrow's brands today. I assume you are the disruption ameliorator from home office? It was about damn time you got here. This labor stoppage has put us almost a full week behind schedule, and is making me look quite the fool. Some ne'er-do-wells, have incited our workers to halt all work. They've taken to making demands and carrying on about basic dignity and human rights. It should go without saying that such flights of fantasy have no place inside Auntie's Choice, and if we were still in Tau Ceti, they would face grave consequences.
I reckon she's got her wires crossed. Basic dignity is what Auntie's Choice promised us when we signed up, so long as we were good at our work. And while we might have faced grave consequences back on Tau Ceti, it was under old management, who were trounced rather thoroughly in the end, I might add.
Nevertheless, here, we must focus on getting these ingrates back to work, and remind them that they're damn lucky to have Auntie's Choice to dedicate their lives to. You're asking me? That clearly is your domain. Running this invaluable facility on Auntie's behalf is mine. As a managerial administrativist, and when I say I, it is critical that you understand that as director of this facility, I should effectively be treated as though I were an executive. Is that clear? Well, there's no call for rudeness. It's unnecessary, unprofessional, and distracts us from the important business that I have the direct authority to dispatch you upon. This plant relabels dated items with new Auntie's Choice trademarks and slogans. It is critical to keeping revitalized products on the shelf for consumers hungry for something new. So, the workers may be unhappy, but they must realize their comfort is a distant second to Auntie's delivery schedule. Or in short, they need to get back to work. My workers are striking people now? How very alarming. We must resolve this before things get even further out of hand. They've appointed some kind of leader, and he's the one you have to talk to. His name is, Dummy? No, that's not right. Dunce? Dummer? Dumbly? Dunbar. It's Dunbar. I believe he has demands, but I can't be bothered to remember what they were. They alter the generous terms Auntie offers, and so are egregious and should be rejected. You will find him up on the landing pad with some of his minions. Go help him understand the situation so everyone can get back to work. That clear?
She's boring me, this person.
Best of luck to you. Remember that your actions don't just reflect on you, you are also representing me, which is to say, you are also representing Auntie. Do us proud.
How about I just let all of these people in?
Get up, make some space! We've got a sanctioned non-employee professional caller coming out!
I'm on the landing pad.
I ain't aiming to seem rude, but I got a lot to deal with right now. Unless this is mighty important, I'll respectfully ask to be left to my business. Settle my complaints? How exactly you planning that? Auntie's got to prioritize worker prosperity over productivity. What we've got now is, poor, labor retention techniques? What's going on is, remind me again?
An inhospitable occupational environment that ignores worker safety and health concerns.
Right, that. Right, exactly. The conditions under which Auntie extracts our labor is, unacceptable. They're egregious, even.
They work 20-hour shifts, which require stims to endure that are charged at a premium. Adrena time is actually cheaper on the undisputed claim than it is here. And if that inhuman brutality isn't enough to offend basic decency, they're also barred from using the restroom throughout the business day. Their 20-hour business day. It is an unconscionable condition to keep these workers in. I can't imagine how hard it is for them to coordinate their daily duties.
It has been incredibly difficult. And very, very messy. And finally, we realized we'd had enough. Our shifts need to be reduced to 12 hours a day. 4 hours of personal time ain't even enough to rest, much less get any actual living done. Second, if we gotta work those long hours, we want free Adrena time. Bad enough it's making everything taste like we're gnawing nickel pads. Having to pay for the pleasure's too far. Finally, we want all-day bathroom access. Expecting us to fit our necessities into the same 4 hours is just mean. Plus, between us, most folk ain't, if you get my meaning.
So you just want basic human rights is what you're asking for?
Thank you for your trying. I don't know if we'll get it all, but every bit you add makes some part of our lives a whole lot easier.
Sorry, asked where to... In the refinement center. Where's Griggs at? Oh, is she Griggs? I didn't remember her name. Yeah, that's how much of a mark she left on me.
Welcome back, Ameliorator. Did you make contact with workers? Do they understand that this stoppage is madness? Are they ready to return? So, what are these ingrate alley sprats willing to settle for? Golden privies and gilded sheets to be spoon-fed crunch whenever their tummies rumble? 8-hour workdays? Hour? Are they mad? What are they gonna do with the other half of the day? Lounge around the facility consuming air and water and power without compensating the company? I am, frankly, disappointed you would even bring me such a preposterous demand. You should have nipped this offensive arrogance in the bud.
Oh, shut up.
A lunch break, you say? I suppose that might be a compromise I could make. It would still be a black eye on my sterling reputation, but at least it would get them back to work. All right, you've convinced me. What else do they want? Free? Free? Nothing inside of Auntie's Choice is free. Law, nothing in life is free. Everything has a cost. Everything. Materials, labor, time, distribution, forced scarcity. Giving something away for free is akin to ignoring the cost of its creation, which is one small step from the system completely breaking down and plunging us all into anarchy. It is true that the rate I'm losing income is grossly more damaging than deducting the cost of the Adrena time, but I cannot concede to free. We will offer them wholesale. Is there more they ask? They want to relieve themselves on company time? I've never heard something so preposterous. Can you imagine how many bits that loss of productivity will cost us? What if they lounge? What if they take time to relax? What if they retreat to indulge their baser urges? Auntie would be paying for all manner of unprofitable shenanigans. Oh my. You're probably right. It's been so long since I've shared a facility, I've forgotten how unpleasant it can be. I trust your insight, and will leave it unlocked from now on. What more do they want? Very good. Ha! I was going to say very good, but that would be downright farcical. There is nothing good about this situation. Please, just resolve it as quickly as possible.
Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Others get the assassinate me! We'll only work 12 hours a day!
Hello again. Do you have news for us about the negotiations? That's as fine a place to start as any. What did that tyrant have to say for herself? Is she willing to see reason? Well, I can't begin to tell you what a relief that is. By which I mean, that's great news. It'll be such a load off. A most promising development. How go the other hurdles of the negotiation? She willing to see reason? If I'm honest, that's what I was expecting. I figured free was too much to ask. But at least we can afford it this way. What's next? Excellent. What progress have you made? I suppose it's better than nothing. Well, it's not the outcome we were hoping for, but these changes will make our return to work much more palatable. Thank you for your help.
Damn! I really felt like I was close to signing all of you, and I needed that recruitment bonus. I don't know how I'm going to afford my hair creme now, but I'll get him next time. And he won't always have you working her ankles for her. And her usual agents don't stand a chance against me.
Next time? Against you? What in law's name are you saying? Sometimes you talk so odd it don't sound like you're Auntie's Choice at all.
Yeah, I was starting to have the same thought.
It don't matter. All that matters is my working conditions have just improved mightily. Thanks to you, stranger. Now, if you'll excuse us, we're gonna get back to work.
Not sure how I feel about making workers' lives minimally better so they keep on slaving away. I guess if they're too slack-jawed to see what's being done to them, so be it.
What is she doing in there? What's she doing?
The workers have returned and production has resumed. Wonderful work, our disruption ameliorator. I do wish it had gone more smoothly, but I understand you did what you must. I have already informed the Home Office, and with it, put in an extra sprinkling of mild praise directly with Auntie. She will, no doubt, be excited to learn of my approval. You may tell the executives that dispatched you that you have done an adequate job. Under my keen supervision, of course.
Thanks. Report to head office tower. Now we're back on the undisputed claim.
The story of
Knew we'd get there in the end.
The Moon Man is a ballad for our agent.
These two again.
Welcome back. We understand you've been a very busy little manty-wasp. Well, out with it.
Yes, time is bits. Tell us how it went.
Yaxley.
A satisfactory effort, my ameliorator. I had hopes your talents would yield a result a mite more in our favor, but good work overall.
Well, I suppose I can't argue with the truth of that.
Anything else you'd like to report? Your performance at that facility went exceedingly well, all things considered, and it was an ideal first step in effecting my monopolistic mercantile methodology plan.
There you go again, pinning your career to that flim-flam mathematical malarkey. What do a bunch of eggheads know about marketing? Marketing isn't some rigmarole you can plug into a computronic doodad. It's instinct, intuition, know-how. It's a fucking art.
Yes, suppose we should move on. Ursula, will you do the honors?
I'm the head of our proprietary insight acquisition division. Stealing our rivals' trade secrets? That's our bread and butter. We can sometimes lack a certain subtlety, though. The Protectorate have a process called mental refreshment. Some kind of mind manipulation business. There's a facility for it on Praetor. And he wants details on their methodology, pharmacology, and technology. This archive plan says it's important? Fine. Auntie and I agree it presents possibilities. Attitude like that will take you far around here. A few aspirational goals, if possible. If you see a chance to talk their lead scientist into joining us, and/or dig up additional details about the process, do so.
Which is to say, we'll make it more worth your while. I promise you'll never want for compensation while in our employ.
See you when it's done.
Right. So it looks like I've still got to do stuff for them and to talk to Auntie. Oh, can I? No. It looks like... Yeah, it looks like I've still got to finish what I've got going with these. Right, that's fine. Wait, which one was it they just gave me? Oh, you know what? This one. Yeah, this one. Right. What we'll do, we'll leave it here for now. We'll have to go back to Praetor in the next video so we can go to that facility they were talking about. And then we'll have to talk to that scientist or whatever it was they said. Wow, this is confusing. I've got to do a lot of running around at the minute and building trust up with people. Just so that we can get this, this like, dual partnership going. Right, anyway, we'll leave it there for now, guys. So if you have made it this far, thank you so much for watching, as always. I really do appreciate it. If you wouldn't mind dropping a like on the video and subscribing to the channel if you're new around here as well, it really helps us out a lot. But other than that, I hope wherever you all are, you're having a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.